We will discuss today what is actually acid rain, why water can be considered acidic, on which criteria. Normally the water pH is 7, but however the rainwater has its pH from 7 to 6, which is little acidic to the normal rainwater. This happens because the carbon dioxide which is present in atmosphere mixes with rainwater in the presence of thundering and heat, and it forms carbonic acid. So when this carbonic acid reaches earth, it is already little acidic to the normal water. Whereas it becomes further acidic when other acids like sulfuric acid and nitric acid mixes with the rainwater, then its pH may lower from 4 to 3 as well, making it even more acidic. Now first of all, let us understand what are the main causes of rainwater. Whenever the fossil fuels, especially coal, is burned, it releases sufficient amount of sulfur dioxide, the oxides of sulfur, SO2, in the atmosphere, because sulfur is one of the major components present in the plants, and the coal is formed with the decomposition of plants only. Now this sulfur dioxide which is released in the atmosphere combines with oxygen molecules present in the air, forming SO3 molecules, that is sulfur trioxide, which further dissolves with the rainwater in the presence of heat and thundering, resulting the formation of H2SO4 or H2SO3, that is sulfuric acid or the sulfurous acid, which is more acidic and deteriorating for the atmosphere. The second cause of acid rain is the smoke release from the vehicle. Vehicle fuel contain huge amount of nitrogen. Under the presence of heat developed in the engines of vehicle, nitrogen combines with oxygen, releasing nitrogen dioxide in the atmosphere. This nitrogen dioxide further dissolves in water to form nitrous oxide or nitric oxide in the presence of lightning and heat, causing the nitric acid its presence in acid rain, HNO3. The third major cause is carbon dioxide, which is already present in the atmosphere, but also it is released due to the combustion of fuel or other organic compounds. So this carbon dioxide, which is released from the smoke as well as present in the atmosphere, may get combined with oxygen present in the air, and also the water also dissolves in the rainwater, causing the formation of carbonic acid. So all these acids, the nitric acid, the sulfuric acid and the carbonic acid, all together forms the rainwater acidic, which is very hazardous to atmosphere. The second level is to understand what are the effects of acid rain. The major effect of acid rain is bleaching effect. It combines with the carbonates which are present in the cementing material for buildings and the monument. These carbonates which are present in cement readily gets mixed up chemically with the acids present in acid rain, and it spoils the superficial layer of monuments or buildings, resulting in the cracks and completely erode these structures. The second is on human. It also has harmful effects on human, causing many allergies, bronchial diseases, asthma. Also it may cause skin infections, skin cancer. It also affects other animals also in the same way. Acid rain also have damaging effect on soil. It reduces the pH value of the soil, which spoils the biomass present inside it, and also it reduces the nutritive value of the soil, which is required for the organisms of the soil as well as for the vegetation. Then it also affects the aquatic life, not directly, but yes, this acid rain has leaching effect. When it falls on soil, it washes away the minerals and the metals which are present in the soil, and these heavy metals are carried off to rivers, lake and other freshwater reservoirs that may result in the death of fishes and other organisms. I can give you an example like aluminium. Heavy deposit of aluminium in water may sometimes block the gills of the fishes, which may result to its death. Another thing can be noticed, like rainwater has major effect on plants also, resulting the stunted growth as it dissolves chlorophyll, and to some extent it might completely destroy the vegetation as well. The last part is solution to the acid rain. Now we will discuss how to reduce the effects and causes of acid rain. The first important thing is afforestation, that will to a considerate level reduce the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, to reduce the release of carbonic acid in the air. Then to reduce the burning of fossil fuels. Like this will not only be conserving the fossil fuel, but also we will reduce the release of sulfuric acid in the atmosphere. More use of renewable energy sources. Then turn off electrical gadgets when not in use. Why electrical gadgets? Because when they are used, a sufficient amount of carbon is released in the atmosphere, which results in carbonic acid formation. Then, very technical nowadays, it is used to install the catalytic converter in the exhaust pipe of vehicle. What actually is the function of catalytic converter? It dissolves nitrogen dioxide, which is released from the smoke after the fuel burning in the inside the vehicles, and it converts nitrogen dioxide into nitrogen and oxygen molecules and release them in the atmosphere. So ultimately it reduces the level of nitrogen dioxide release in the atmosphere, which would have resulted in nitric acid release. And the last and most important thing is to spread awareness among people how to reduce the effects of acid rain, and the first most important thing is how to reduce the causes of acid rain. Thank you.